What is meditation? Why should you care? Is it something that only those people do, or is it something that you can actually use and benefit from? In today's video, I'm going to share what meditation is and 5 compelling reasons why you should care. If you're new to my channel, my name is Eric Burke. I'm a music producer and I produce guided meditations to help people find themselves, to help them find their center and live a better life. I remember the first time I was introduced or exposed to the idea of meditation was about 5 years ago, and I was scouring YouTube looking for ways to be more successful, ways to have more freedom, more financial freedom, and just to be happier in general. And there was one channel that I followed all the time, and they posted a video, the top secrets of multimillionaires, So I was immediately intrigued. At the end of the video talked about a bonus tip that the ultra successful people used, and it was meditation. I ended up signing up for some course about how to meditate and stuff like that. I think for the first couple of years, I didn't really get it. I saw that video in 2018, and it wasn't until about 2021 that I started to kind of get the benefits of it a little bit more and more. And as different experiences started happening in my life, I was like, okay, now it's time to make this more of a practice. This is something that I need to make a habit. And so these reasons are just my experiences. I am not a spiritual guru. I'm not a theologian. I haven't gone to school for any of this, but I've practiced meditating. I have practiced meditating daily for the last maybe 18 months or so, and these are my experiences. Oh, there's a lizard outside my wall. I mean, my window. Is he inside the window? Texas has so many bugs. I mean, so many critters. Meditation is quieting your mind. Think about the car gauge. What is it called? The odometer. The odometer in your car, which gauges how fast the engine is running. What I started to experience right before I started to take meditation more seriously is that it felt like life was coming at me so fast. There was, daily routines and daily this, and go to work daily and think about these things daily and think about problems all the time. And then you add in social media where it's constant simulation, it's constant scrolling, and there's just so much happening all the time. And you think about a car gauge that is revving out in that little red section. Meditation is how you get it to drop down to something that is normal and sustainable. This was the tool that I used to allow my brain to slow down. It felt like I can't go at this pace on and on and on and on and sustain myself and be happy and be successful. And then it's crazy because there's other people that don't look like they're working half as hard or that they're doing as much in terms of like making themselves go and struggle, and they're experiencing massive success. The first reason why you should make meditation part of your daily routine is to discover what is you versus what is everyone else. What is you versus what is other people's noise. And the best example that I can think of is even when preparing for this video, I was struck with the idea that maybe I need to research all of the things that meditation means, and I need to scour the Googles and make sure that I come up with all of the right facts and I say it just perfectly, and I use all of the Webster approved language in order to give my audience and whoever's watching this the proper, perfect definition of what meditation is. And it's not that those perspectives and those words are not valuable, but I recognized that there was this cloud of noise in my mind that was overshadowing something that maybe I had to offer on my own. Maybe there was a piece of value, or there was a way of saying it that I could communicate that if I hadn't been meditating and was able to notice my mind racing towards something frantic that wasn't aligned with who I am, the meditation helped me notice that. The act of slowing down my mind allowed me to be aware that, hey, this is a program that is happening. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it stemmed from going to school where they told you that it was that there was only one right answer, and you had to bubble in the Scantron, and it was that answer. And if you didn't get that answer, if you didn't select that answer, then it was wrong. Meditation allows you to be aware of the noise. So instead of looking for the perfect Scantron definition of meditation, is there something that I have to offer, right? And I would not have known that if I didn't cultivate this practice where on a daily basis, I'm slowing down my mind so I can actually hear what I have to say. What is my gut reaction? What is my instinctual response, right? What is me versus what is everyone else's noise? By the way, I created a 10-minute video of just instrumental music, which I will link with one of the YouTube cards. I don't know if it's going to come on that side or that side. 10 minutes to get yourself in a quiet place in a state of more relaxation. So check it out. Reason number 2 for why you should make meditation a part of your daily practice is to expand your sense of freedom in the moment. Expand your sense of freedom right now. A lot of times with our daily routines, all of the things that we always do, we wake up at a certain time, we go to these places, we engage with these people, and that creates all of this momentum, and maybe you start to feel like, almost like you're being suppressed and you're being crowded, and you feel like in a way that you can't escape your current reality. Meditation allows you to step away from that idea and get the sense that I'm actually quite free right now, without anything changing, without anything being different, without needing other people to behave a different way or needing to have some other circumstance, be it a pile of money in your bank account or a significant other or family to be this way, right? Without any of that changing, you can feel free right now. You can feel spacious right now. You can feel at ease right now and get the sense that everything is fine. There's no impending threat. I'm not being chased by lions. I've eaten today. I feel good. I have energy. I can just kind of sit with those simple realizations and give myself a break. If you are into reading and personal development, then you'll definitely want to check out the book, The Untethered Soul. And I'll have a link in the description for you to check it out on Audible, where you can sign up for a free 30-day trial. I love when an author can take a concept such as your mind and how your mind works and explain it in such a way that it really, really makes sense without you having to try. We all have this little voice in the back of our head. You can call it our animal brain or our lizard brain. Its main goal is just to help you survive. Meditation is not about trying to cut off that part of your human body. There's no amount of spirituality that's going to help you escape the human experience. That's not what personal development is for. That's not what self-development is for. You cannot escape being human, but you can establish a profoundly better relationship with all parts of you, with all parts of your mind. Untethered Soul was like a game changer for me. Reason number 3 why you need to consider making meditation a part of your daily routine is that it's going to help you stop overthinking. Oh my, how I have been very guilty of this, but that's okay. And I think a lot of people can likely relate. I think it again stems back from that idea that there's a right way and a wrong way to do everything. And so you develop this habit of starting to overanalyze and to think things through, and second guessing feels like safety. It feels like the promise of more security. And so when you are every morning, maybe it's like 2 minutes of just taking a deep breath. That is a form of quieting the mind. And your mind is going to be able to notice when you start to get in that mode of overthinking, overanalyzing, second guessing. You're going to have the awareness to stop yourself in the moment. Maybe it's just for a moment. Wouldn't it be nice to just kind of give yourself a break more often, to just kind of let things go, to just trust that everything is working out, beating yourself up in this moment for any reason is not going to be the magic button to make everything better, and you can just kind of let it go. And after a while, it just feels really good to get in the habit of not making things a big deal, to slow down the rate at which you try to solve everything with your mind. Number 4, the 4th reason why you should consider making meditation a part of your daily practice is that this is going to help you actually solve problems and receive good ideas. I have a few meditations that I will kind of rotate through. After I do that, I find myself in a very open state of mind. Maybe there's something that's been bothering me, that maybe there's an issue that I've been going through, and maybe I need to just kind of like get it all out. And now I can. So after I've taken a few minutes to clear my mind, to quiet my mind, I can be more in a receptive state to receive good ideas, work through some problems, maybe get some ideas that feel really clear. Because it's one thing to be trying to tackle a problem when you're all frantic and you're worried and you're stressed out and you're frustrated, because then anything that comes to your mind in that moment is going to be infused with the energy of frustration and worry and stress. And so it's probably not going to be a great solution. By getting into the habit of meditating daily, you can have those opportunities where maybe it's not journaling for you, maybe it's you go for a walk or something, and that can even be the meditation, right? Just going outside for a walk. And through that process, you're in an open state of mind, right? You're absorbing the high vibes of nature. And so maybe you have like just randomly a thought occurs to you, and you decide, hey, I'm going to follow that thought through, or maybe a series of thoughts, or maybe, a block of thought about an actual problem that you've been wanting to solve. And now you have the solution. And so that brings me to my last idea. It's just to deepen your sense that this moment is enough and that this moment is deeply pleasurable to you. Because you think just about all of the things that we do throughout our lives to reach this goal or that goal or whatever. And the reason that you want those things is because you feel like once you have it, once you accomplish it, once you get the person, once you achieve the goal, once you make the money, that you will be happier. At one point, you were not where you are now. So you look around and you take an honest inventory of your life. You haven't always been there. At one point, you wanted to be exactly where you are right now. Maybe it was only a year ago, or maybe 5 or 10 years ago. If you were to imagine your life and the vision that you imagine was exactly how your life was living, you would experience tremendous joy at the thought of, hey, I work here where I work, and I have this amount of money, and I drive whatever car, and I live here, and I have these friends, and I have this partner. Where you are now would have felt like a tremendous improvement, and you would have felt so much relief. You would have felt so happy. You would have felt very grateful. You would feel a deep sense of gratitude. You would feel a deep sense of pleasure, right? And it doesn't matter necessarily what you decide to feel appreciative for or what you feel grateful for, but damn, like, can you feel it for something? If here you are and you haven't mastered the way to feel truly appreciative and just kind of bask in the pleasure of where you are now, then what's to say that if you get everything that you want, that you're going to feel it then? So you have to practice it now. That is something that I've had to work on actively and to work on proactively. It's going to take some level of concerted effort from you on a consistent basis. So give yourself the grace to find whatever sense of pleasure you can find now. And the best way to do that is to just get in a habit of meditating daily. How can you invite more breath, more spaciousness, more peace, more gratitude, so that you can receive the answers that are actually practical? We want this to actually do something, right? I just don't want to be sitting down Indian style or in lotus pose with an incense behind me chanting just for the sake of looking like a monk or whatever. The motivation is not to be a good person, but you will be a good person, but that's not the primary driver. The primary driver for all of this is to actually be successful. In order to be successful, you have to first feel successful so that you can receive thoughts that are successful, that are in the frequency of success, so that you can implement those thoughts while feeling confident that you can do them, that you can take the aligned actions, and you can do that sustainably. Meditation is a wonderful way to cultivate that internal ability to be, do, or have whatever you like. I made a guided visual meditation about how to stop yourself from caring what other people think, which has been a huge thing in my life that I've had to work through, and really turning towards yourself as your own source of deep inner wisdom and your own sense of guidance. So check that out. Please let me know in the comments if this video gave you value. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.